Jon Watts gives advice to whoever is directing Spider-Man 4. Okay, so if you don't know who Jon Watts is, somehow, he was the guy that directed the entire MCU Spider-Man Home Trilogy. And basically, now that Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out, we have a brand new director, Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi. Now, these past couple days, there have been a bunch of leaks about the brand new movie and some leak footage of the filming sets of, Tom Holland and his son Devil just filming. And one of those leaks is Spider-Man swinging on the sets of Brand New Day. So here, check this video out. You see Spider-Man just doing swinging right here. Now, they're doing practical swings here, unlike the Home Trilogy, where all the swinging was like CGI stuff. But this time they're taking the original approach, which is just practical swinging. Again, this is just an example, while in Home is just all like CGI and stuff. Now, apparently, the director for those Home movies actually made a statement of giving advice. So let's see what Jon Watts has to say. It doesn't look good when someone is just swinging on a rope. You think you're going to go in there, you're like, we're going to do it all practical. It's boring, it looks dumb. There's also another statement here. It seems like it looks like a monkey swinging on a vine when you put someone on just a rope. Don't waste your time. Okay, if this is actually like the statement, this is a very, very hot take. Like, I mean, it's actually just kind of dumb, but I didn't really care that much. I think he's wrong. Here's the thing. He's made the Home Trilogy. All three of those movies are really good, and all of them have some great swinging action sequences. But I knew it as soon as I saw this post. I just knew that people were just gonna go at him, just like trash his movies, trash his swinging, and what a surprise! This guy doesn't understand Spider-Man. Look at these tabs and behind the scene clips. I mean, just have Raimi take over. Zero good swinging scenes came from Jon Watts. I'm glad he's not my mentor. Yeah, I'm sure they could get way more creative with some of the swinging scenes if they tried their best for real. Man, CGI looks worse. Literally zero good swinging scenes came from his movies. The best ones were Raimi's films. Who is he to give advice on this? Okay, this is just literal cope. A lot of these comments are just cope. Does he not have the worst swinging scenes of every SD director? His movies never had good swinging scenes. Again, these people are just saying a bunch of load of just garbage stuff that it's just not true. Here's the thing: is that Jon Watts movies, they have some great swinging scenes. Like literally, one of my most top favorites are the final battle from Far From Home. I mean, Spider-Man swinging from that is just incredible. Even if it is CGI, I mean, it's still like pretty good. Jon Watts made two of the worst Spider-Man movies and saved the third with nostalgia. He had Okay, that's just not true. Again, a lot of these people are just coping because he had a bad take. Like, I'll admit, like this is not really that good. But for people to just go in and just hate on this guy and his movies and his work is just really low. But my honest take on it, I mean, I think hmm, I think practical swinging is a little bit better, I guess, because it just feels more realistic than just like CGI. I'm not downplaying like the CGI. Again, I think the CGI swinging from the home movies are good. I think they're great, but I think to have better swinging scenes and just to make it feel more realistic, and instead of just using CGI, just using practical swinging methods, like again like this, it'll just make the film more alive and just more realistic, and that way I think people can connect with it more. So I just think practical swinging is better. I don't know if it's more costly than CGI. Maybe that's why Jon Watts kind of says CGI is better. Maybe it maybe costs less than something like this. I don't know. I'm not a filmmaker, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't know. Just really boring, and it just doesn't look good. I mean, what about this doesn't look good? I mean, this looks amazing. Again, I think just practical swinging effects is gonna look amazing. Not boring at all. I don't know what Jon Watts is talking about here. Yeah, I think his take is pretty bad. I mean, I think I would prefer natural, like practical swinging more than like CGI. Again, I love CGI swinging. I think they're cool, but I think I would prefer practical because it's just more realistic and you could connect with it more. Yeah, no one likes practical effects, right? I mean, again, they're fine in the movies. Like they're pretty good. Of course, like the best swinging scenes, I think many people will agree with, are the ones from the TASM movies. Like the TASM swing scenes are just incredible. But like, Tom's movies, the MCU ones, they're actually really good. Like the swing scenes are actually really good. Again, people are just hating on it now because, John made this pretty bad statement. I think it's unfair to kind of just trash on the MCU movies when, the director just made a bad like made some bad comments. It's just like it's not that deep. Okay. I'm sorry, but what is he talking about? His films are the only ones that have boring web swinging. Raimi and Webb nailed the look of the web swinging. I mean, so did Watts. I mean, come on. He really did have some great web swing scenes. Like, you go back and watch the movies, Tom swinging is really good. Come on. But I will admit, I think, while Watts' statement is not really good, I think that people are just making it worse, just saying he has zero swing scenes, zero good swinging scenes, and this guy doesn't understand Spider-Man, and he was a terrible director. Just going that far, it's just cope. It's just plain cope. It's not like he's really. I mean, okay, he may be bringing the movie down a little bit, but it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, is it a bad take? Sure, but to go as low as to just kind of just trash on the original movies, it's just not really good. But yeah, those are just my comments. I think the people who are saying the MCU Spider-Man movies are bad and there's no good swinging scenes and the practical effects are worse, I think that's just a load of cope. I think they're wrong. I think the swinging scenes are amazing in the home movies, but yeah, that's just my take on it. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next one.